I love some of the Amano art for this. It's like, look at this. I would put this on my wall. It's some of his best work. This too, just gorgeous. This isn't even a thing in the game. It just looks super cool. Right? Apparently Amano got his start in fashion art, and you can really see that in pictures like these. Ferris has one of the best character designs Amano ever did. I love it. Alright. It is 2 o'clock. That is when I said I would start playing. So I am going to start playing. I am not going to try to do voices for the characters. That's just... no. I already have to do so much talking. Talk for a living. It's just not happening. Have you played 5 before Death Christ? Or seen it played? Or anything? Oh, cool. It's fun. It is probably the least self-serious game of the series, and I think that works very much to its favor. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, stick with me. You'll see all of FF5 story-wise. Although, again, I'm doing a challenge run, so gameplay-wise, it won't be the full scope of it. Best character right here. Ferris rules. This is really the last FF in which like elemental crystals are a big deal. At least of the 10 I've played, which is the first 10. Oh no, his crystal shattered. And meteor field. I do like the chocobo kicking dirt to put out the fire. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I think Boko is the first named chocobo. Oh, this won't do it all. Let's see. I like active battles. I will leave. I normally do battle messages fast, but I'll leave them at normal. Definitely retain auto battle. Default speed run. Not doing any boosts. Okay. We're good. That's better. So right now, literally all I can do is attack and use items, so I'm just going to put it on auto battle. Alright. So, important question time. Bart's Japanese name is actually infamously Butts. Do we go with the official translated name, or do we go with calling him Butts? I will let you decide as the only person currently here. Do it. Call him Butts. Okay. It is generally spelled like that, but, you know, we know. Okay, you know what? I am going to read the dialogue because it is too... I read faster than the average person, and it's too hard for me to figure out how long to leave the dialogue up if I'm not reading it. So, I can't promise I'll do very well on voices, but especially right now because I'm kind of hoarse, but I'll try. But for him, I'm just going to use my regular voice. Call me Butts. Me and my chocobo just go wherever the trail leads us. Butts. This rock suddenly fell from the sky. The impact must have knocked me out. Yes, it's a meteorite. A meteorite? I wonder if it has a connection to the wind stopping. Again, I give you my thanks. I wish I could do something more to show my appreciation, but I really must go. Whoa, hey, hold up a sec. But, did you hear something? Huh? Well, I don't know what voice I'm gonna do. Help me. Over there. Are you alright? Where am I? Oh, my aching head. Sakes alive, what's happened? I don't remember. Eh? I can't remember anything. Looks like you hit your head pretty bad. Maybe you got amnesia. Oh, something came back to me. My name is Galef. That's a start. Anything else? Nope, just the name. Other than that, my memory's completely blank. I'm very sorry, but you must excuse me. I have no time to waste. Where are you going? I must go to the Wind Shrine. The Wind Shrine. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that's where I was headed. It's decided I'm going with you. But... I've got to get to that shrine. I feel it in my bones. You've got to take me with. I have no idea what voice I'm doing for him. It's just, like, slightly pitched down and gravel. No idea what it's supposed to be. But, what about you? Sorry, I'm going to bow out on this one. Good luck, though. It is a pretty good rule of thumb. But, thank you again. Farewell. Godspeed and all that whatnot. Wait, I just remembered something. Did I mention I played this game a lot? I'm not going to be 100%ing it this run, but I am going to be trying to do all the content. I'm not going to be getting every chest, though. I've already gotten that achievement. I'm not doing it again. Come on, Boko, let's go. Exactly. Welcome in, MB Pascal. I don't think I know who you are, but welcome aboard. Ow! Boko, bad Chocobo. What are you doing stopping like that? Now don't give me that look. Quack. Yeah, I know. The girl and the old man went off together, but with all the goblins around these parts... Fine, I got it. Oh! Yeah! Oh! Shit, Matt! I'm sorry. I just did not connect you. 'Cause... Yeah, sorry. Boko, come on! Quiet! Boko out. Boko is the true hero. Uh, there's Chocobo Grunts in FF Tactics. Oh. Good morning. But he actually is in FF Tactics. It seems I can't escape being in your debt. Hey, don't worry about it. Seems like the meteorite's impact caused a few landslides. The road's covered in rubble. I don't think you're going to be able to make it to Tool this way. I did not recall that about FF7. Huh. But if I can't get to the Wind Shrine, then... Wind Shrine. Gotta hurry. The old guy's pretty... Oh, the old guy... the old guy's pretty dead set on getting there, too. Alright, I'll go with you and personally see to it that you get there safely. Oh, right. I remember that now, Matt. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, you know, my dad always wanted me to go out and travel the world. But it also feels like the wind is calling me. What sweet talkers, if you don't just have the hots for the little lady. And so Sassy Grandpa begins. Well, you're awake? Don't sound so surprised. This old dog is always ready for anything. Still, if the road's blocked, that makes things a sight more difficult. See, this, what you two are doing in chat now, this is why I wanted to stream this. Because I've done this challenge twice already, but I haven't done it with people being silly alongside me. I won't give up. There must be a way to reach the Wind Shrine. Right, and we'll find it. Alright, let's ride. You know what? Let's save. Oh, nope. New save file. So, okay, yeah, this was my last 4-job Fiesta run. It looks like I no longer have my first, but unless, oh no, that's it. There's my first 4-job Fiesta run. Bard, Dragoon, Thief, Berserker. And my second one, Ninja, Summoner, Dancer, Thief as well? Yeah, Thief as well. The second one was way easier. It really is. I don't remember there being a cave here. Probably opened up during one of the quakes. Boko, I think this is going to be a little too dangerous for chocobos. You stay here, okay? Come on! That's a pretty good combo, Matt. Honestly, any party that has at least one person able to do decent physical damage and at least one person able to use rods is going to be a decent run. What's that spring? Whoops. Oh well. It's true. It's true. This game would be only 2 hours with Boko. So, since we've got a FF5 newbie in the chat, let me talk briefly about what... Oh, I don't actually know yet. So the way this works is there are, if I remember correctly, 22 possible jobs that you get a few of them at each of 4 different points in the game. And the way the challenge works is when you get to the first of those points, the challenge begins. You go to the website and it issues you 1 job out of that group. Then the second group, you go back to the website, when you get to it, and it gives you 1 job out of that, and so on until you've gotten 4 jobs. At least one. Every party member must be, once you get jobs, every party member must be in a job at all times. And there must be at least 1 person in every job you currently have. Oh. Huh. Well, I used the main 4-job Fiesta site, and it gives you 1 at a time. Ha! So that's how you get in. So yeah, at least 1 character must be in every job you have, in each job you have. So as soon as I get the first one, all 4 people have to be that. Once I get the second one, at least 1 person must be in the first, at least 1 person must be in the second, and the other 2 can be in either of them. And then so on. Once I've got all 4, at least 1 person has to be in each of them at all times, except for points where you have fewer than 4 people in your party. And yeah, that's the run. The game allows you to mix and match abilities from different jobs that you have learned in the course of having them. So there is an advantage to switching people between the jobs, but I need to have 1 person in each of them at all times. I mean, honestly, there's a decent chance that this game inspired One Piece in that regard. But yes, pretty classic case of the pirates who don't do anything. Although, to be fair, we don't actually know that. They may have been, you know, pillaging their way across the world before before we met them. I mean, they are just arriving home when we get here. They must have been off doing something. That ship just now, how was it sailing with the wind so weak? I have never read or watched One Piece under the basic principle that no anime that long can actually be good. This is a principle that has served me well throughout my anime watching career. Anything longer than Revolutionary Girl Utena is not worth watching. Anything close to as long as Revolutionary Girl Utena is only worth watching if it is Revolutionary Girl Utena. Actually, I think I'm okay. Hey, Synodesis. Welcome aboard. The pirates do have, like, one of the best piratey themes ever. This just should have sea shanty lyrics to it. It's too good not to. This is a pirate hideout, meaning that ship we saw must have been a pirate ship. I wonder if they might give us a ride. I think the only ride they'd be interested in would be a keel haul for all three of us. Yeah, you can't ask a favor from a pirate. That's why we'll just sneak on and steal their ship. Best, Grandpa. Whoa, whoa, you're pretty gutsy for an old-timer. I don't think that switch actually does anything. Yeah, I don't think I can get into where that switch does things. Wait, can I actually go use the... Isn't there a heal spot around here somewhere? Aw. Okay. Ha. Ooh, Mel from Lunar is pretty great. Yo ho ho and stuff. Time to cast off. Ah, the himbo strikes. Well, cast off means start sailing, kid. I know that. The wheel won't even budge. How do you work this thing? You try working anything and there'll be the devil to pay. Wait. This means Ferris and Galef are going to have the exact same voice. I need to figure something out different for Galef then. Trying to steal my ship, are you? You've a lot of brass. I'm happy you're just lacking in brains. I'd wager it's the latter. Wait, I am Princess Lena of Tycoon. Please accept my apologies for attempting to commandeer your ship. What? She's a princess? Okay, new voice for Galef time. Dig deep. Oh, funny dude. So the girls... No, that doesn't work. Ugh. What am I going to do? What voice am I going to do for Galef? I am very limited in how many voices I have. Maybe I just pitch down, but don't. For Galef? Oh, no, you meant... Never mind. So the girl's royalty. Sir, this is a formal request from the Kingdom of Tycoon. Please allow us the use of your vessel. I must get to the Wind Shrine. My father is in danger. Oh, the Princess of Tycoon, here on me ship. I'm sure we could fetch a tasty sum for this one. Hey, leave her alone, you degenerate, lecherous, piratey... Pirate? Boko is absolutely the brains. I beg of you, please. That pendant. Toss the lot of them into the brig. Aye, aye, Captain. Well, this is a fine how do you do. What genius came up with the idea to steal a pirate ship, anyway? Look in the mirror, Pops. Oh, my aching head. I can't remember a thing. And your amnesia oh so conveniently returns. Still, I can't believe you're really the Princess of Tycoon, Lena. I'm sorry. I didn't intend to keep it a secret. It's not that big a deal. But if you're the prince... It's not that big a deal. I hang out with princesses all the time. Or I will. But if you're the princess, why were you going to Wind Shrine all alone? They used the GBA translation as a base, kept a lot of the humor, but they toned down Ferris's talk like a pirate day-ishness. I believe. My father is there. He hadn't been gone long when the wind dropped to almost nothing. I just can't shake the feeling that something terrible is happening. I slipped out of the castle and headed for the shrine, but then that meteorite fell, and you know the rest. Why does the Princess of Tycoon have the same pendant as I? She said her father's at the Wind Shrine. Prepare to cast off, lads. Set a course for the Wind Shrine. But Captain, what about the landlubbers? Untie. Sometime today would be nice. But why? I reconsidered your request. You can go back to the brig if you'd prefer. Pull anchor. We sail for the Wind Shrine. Hey, something be wrong with your ears today? I hope I don't be having to repeat myself. Well, aye, Captain. And I never even met the Chocobo. The wind has stopped. How can the ship move? Full of curiosity, ain't you, lass? Sildra, come up and say "R." The other true hero of the game, Sildra. Beautiful, isn't she? Sildra and I be raised together. We be close as siblings. Okay, Death Christ, remember that joke about Steam. Alright, we be off. Ferris is pretty much Seto Kaiba, but a pirate, yeah. Except without the, you know, money. I win because rich. That's more Lena. Captain, shall I sail her to the Wind Shrine for ye? No, that's a terrible idea. We don't want to go straight there. We want to go to the... First, we want to go to the town that we're supposed to go to after there. Grog! Grog! Yes? That was a terrible Grog from Vox Machina impression. Think I'll stop in and have a drink as well. Bloop. Okay. Don't forget about me. I can afford 2 swords. Great. Okay. Time. Oh, trying to give me the slip? I think not. Alright. I want to be fully kitted out before I go to the Wind Shrine. So... muscle memory. I've been playing a lot of Kingdoms of Amalur, and that uses the start button to open the menu. This uses X. This version of the game has some built-in cheats. I do not use them for normal play. I use them for the sole purpose of accelerating grindy bits, which I feel is a fully legitimate thing, especially if I'm streaming. So, we're going to be getting 4x money for a little bit. Because otherwise, this would take a lot longer. It would help if I actually equipped the super weapons, huh? Oh my god, muscle memory. Oh. Also, correct party leader. That's better. And now we have enough for a sword for Ferris. She is going to do that every single time, but at least we don't have the dialogue for it anymore. much we got left? 360? That's probably enough for at least one piece of armor. Oh. It's enough for a few. Okay, everybody's got leather armors. We need 3 leather shields. And 3 leather caps. We can only afford 1. Shields are weirdly overpowered in this game. You want them on really any character that can have them. They make you way dodgier than they do in almost any other game in the series. Okay. And that's why we boost. That's all the money I need for now. Ba-do-do. Okay. There we go. Now there's a couple fun things to do in this town. So let's wander around and talk to people a bit. Spinny, 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 wee! I think I'm gonna throw up, but I'm having so much fun! You are a grown man, sir. I approve. I'm training to be a bard. Listen to this. Long, long ago in the canal to the east, a big ol' ugly monster was having a feast. It ate lots of people, 53 at least. But the good guys used the crystal and sealed away the beast. Oh yeah. My granddad says he regrets telling me that story now, but you guys liked it, right? You look a little wet. You look a little wet behind the ears. How's about I take you to the Greenhorns Club? Sure. Yeah, I reckon so. First, shut your eyes. Can't have anybody figuring out where it's at. All right, here we are. I love that guy. He takes you here to here. But you have to be blindfolded. Howdy, would I be right to assume you're new to this adventuring thing? I've decided now everyone in this town is southern. Alrighty, come on in. Keep an eye out for secret passages. Try walking through the wall to my left and you'll catch my drift. Thieves can learn the ability to find passages. Then they can see secret passages with no trouble at all. Also, if I can remember what button does it. Once you find one, they show up on the mini. All of them show up on the mini map. Urns just like these sometimes have goodies inside. Why don't you try having a look to see? Excuse me. It is literally just 3 feet away, I guess. Inside this chest is a present from me. Monsters! Hee-hee-ha! Sometimes monsters hide in treasure chests. Try to be more careful from now on. Actually, I'm going to save those for Ferris. Our best character. Huh, meteorite crashed near Castle Tycoon. One fell in the mountains to the west, too. Guess they're in season. Oh, wait, that's actually thought of it. The wind crystal's power is amplified by a machine. It lets our ships sail even faster than before. The next liner from Waltz really should be arriving any time now. Be careful, the pub is full of pirates. Kinda seems like the wind's died down some, don't you think? If you take the canal eastward, you'll get to the Kingdom of Waltz. Waltz has prospered thanks to the water crystal. Yeah, this game has really good town themes. The music in this game in general is really good. I would put it at 4th best in the series, which is still really damn good for a series with music as good as Final Fantasy. The beast in the canal only seems to target women. It's a misogynist. I swear I'm not gonna 100% this game. I just remember some things. I'm pretty sure that this is Zock's house. Someone you know? Yes, he built the Torna Canal. By himself, with a shovel. There's a YouTuber I like who was for quite a while doing nothing but various FF5 channel runs, and he would always refer to Zock as Zock! Exactly like that. Looks like Zock isn't home. Okay then, let's check back later. Huh. If you look real close, you're a fetchin' lass, Lena. Take a load off and drink up. The captain's upstairs. Captain, so dreamy. We found the gay pirate. There's always at least one. Sorry, there's nothing left. Those pirates drank the house dry. We're only helping you because the captain ordered, so don't be getting the wrong idea. That pirate boss went upstairs. This is most definitely not a safe for work environment. I'm not looking at anything. You're the perv here, not me. Get your mind out of the gutter. Why don't you have a seat? Just keep your eyes on me, tee-hee-hee. And to demonstrate this is not a safe for work establishment, for you, honey, we got something special. Triple lap dance. Woo! And now, one of the weirdest minigames in the series, though honestly quite delightful. Piano playing! Piano skill leveled up. Hold on, I'll go check on him. I guess it's more of a side quest than a mini game. But what have you got that goofy look on your face for? What do you mean? Must have been a trick of the light or something. Oh, for crying out loud. Shove over and let me see. Great Caesar's ghost. Just gorgeous. Beauty for the ages. What in the world are you two going on about? Ah, slept like a babe, I did. What be ye two gawking at? Get a hold of yourselves. There may be more than one, yes. Now shove off. I need some time to myself. Oh ho, trying to give me the slip? I think not. Just leaving the crew behind. This is another good try. Princess Lena! What happened? Is everything all right? The wind suddenly stopped, and now monsters have overrun the shrine. What about Father? The king went up to the top floor. He has yet to return. Something must have happened to him. The crystal will be up on the top floor, right? Won't hurt to go up and take a look. Ferris, you're right. Come on. That's good jar. Did I go the wrong way? I most certainly did. Indeed, Snake. The objectively correct character. Blue Mage plus Goblin Punch is pretty powerful. Melee Fighter class plus Goblin Punch is terrifying. This guy's not playing around. This is true, that is required. I mean, yeah, that's true. The crystal. It's shattered. What the? Courage, the essence of flame. Devotion, the essence of water. I personally think that which element it assigns to which character is completely wrong. The only correct one is Gala. Earth makes sense for him. Hope, the essence of Earth. Passion, the essence of wind. Okay, see? No. Passion should be fire, and it should go to Bart's. Lena should be wind. And Ferris is a bloody pirate. She should be water, damn it. Right? Something like devotion or steadfastness should be earth for Galuf. Hope and water should be Lena. And Ferris should be water and like courage or freedom or something. What was that? What's happening? Feels warm. Are these the crystal's essences? No. Father. Huh? Listen. And listen well. You are the chosen four, the warriors of light.
bearers of the 4 crystal essences. Father, what do you mean? The wind crystal has already shattered. The other 3 crystals are in danger as well. You 4 must protect them. An evil presence is awakening, one that wishes to return everything to darkness. Father! Go forth, warriors of light, and save the crystals. Wait, no, Father! What are these?
I guess they're pieces of the crystal. And here's my first batch of jobs. They are crystal fragments, and stored within the power of warriors of legend. Knight, monk, blue mage, thief, black mage, white mage. Which, except for blue mage instead of red mage, is the exact set of jobs from Final Fantasy 1. The crystal, it's lending us its power. See you, Death Christ. Thanks for tagging along so far. I think it's time we got out of here. Lena. There should be a warp panel behind the altar that will take us outside. Whee! Okay. Would you like an explanation? No. No, thank you, Boko. Font of all wisdom in the cosmos. Okay. Time to find out what my first job is. Where is... Here we go. It's... night! So I'm just gonna be hitting things with swords for a while. Okay. I am going to take a brief break to make some throat coat because I can feel the voices right here. And they need some slippery elm and licorice root to wash them away. Back in a minute. Or possibly several. No. There must be at least one character in every job I have for the rest of the game. Can never use freelancer again. Just checking back in on chat. Hello. Water is boiling. Okay. So, hang on. Here we go. I am still, even though nobody in the group can use magic, I am going to go back to town and buy all the spells. Just in case we get Red Mage later. Oh, I can't afford them all. Okay, quick run outside. So, just in case anyone watching hasn't played this game anymore, which seems plausible, this is one of the less played Final Fantasies. Either currently watching or watching in future. The reason not being able to go back to Freelancer matters. Freelancer is the default non-job that you start the game as. And it is initially garbage, but it has 3 huge advantages that matter a lot later in the game. First is that it can equip anything. No limitations on what equipment you can use. Second is that, sorry, brain fart. Second is that it has 2 ability slots. So, no, right now, I don't have anything to put in them, but each of my characters has an ability slot that's set by their current job, and a free ability slot into which I can put abilities learned as they level up their jobs. Freelancer doesn't have an assigned ability, so it just gets 2 free slots to assign whatever you want. And the last thing, which makes it very powerful by endgame, is that it gets... So, every job gets certain stat buffs. It gets the best stat buff of every job you've mastered. So, like, if you've mastered 3 different jobs that all buff strength, whichever one of those buffs strength the most, Freelancer will now have that strength. So they can have very good stats. And so those 3 things make Freelancer one of the 2 best options for endgame job. The other best option is Mimic, which is also not accessible in a standard 4-job Fiesta. Broadly, Freelancer is the best job for a fighter type, and I've been skipping through dialogue. How does Zoc sound? I'm afraid it's much too dangerous. Ever since the wind crystal was destroyed, a foul beast has made the canal its lair. Moreover, I seem to have lost the key to the canal somewhere. I'm sorry I can't help you with the key. Still, since you've come all this way, won't you at least stay the night? Yippee! Wonderful. I'll show you to your room. Yeah, so I was trying to say, Freelancer is the best job for a, like, physical combatant, and Mimic is the best job, final job for someone who's going to be using a lot of magic. Mimic's thing is that they have the same stat thing as Freelancers. They have the same stat thing as Freelancers. They have a much more limited equipment list, but they get 3 ability slots instead of 2. The crystals, now that I think of it, they're the reason Dad... The crystals must be protected at any cost. No, that's not the voice I'm doing for him. The crystals must be protected at any cost. Oop. Oh, I should have just done Marlon Brando. I can't do a good Marlon Brando. Listen, Stella. If anything should happen to me, never tell Books about the crystals. They shouldn't be his burden to bear. I'm just gonna do Kirk. Oh, darling, please don't say things like that. Father, I'll protect the crystals. I promise. I've already forgotten what... Oh, yeah.
What's the matter, Butts?
Nothing. I was just reminded of my folks. They died a while back, though.
Here, take it.
Huh? Take what?
The key to the canal. With it, you can open the gate and travel to Waltz. I was worried for Lena's safety, so I hid the key. Please, take care of her.
Yeah, that's pretty much Zoc. See, Butts may be a himbo, but, you know, he's a good dude.
Princess, please take care of yourself. Have a safe journey.
Captain, wait up!
Sorry, lads. I be leaving you laggards behind.
Captain,
but why? You know we'd follow you to the ends of the earth. I know, and I thank you for it. But not this time.
Captain,
This be smelling of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you louts to guard the hideout. Can't let anyone raid our booty.
but Captain,
Please. Aye, aye, sir. Wind at your back, Captain. Godspeed.
have fun on ice cream date. Say hi to Jessie for me.
Lena, what's wrong? The wind crystal has shattered. Right now, the wind is only slow, but soon it will stop blowing completely. In a few years, the air will grow stagnant, and the birds won't have any place to fly. Father said that we have to protect the 3 remaining crystals.
3 crystals?
Yes, the crystals of fire, water, and earth. They just gave us their essences like 5 minutes ago. Were you not paying attention? If those were lost too, then what? Oh my god, did you even go to school? At first, nothing would happen, but it wouldn't be very long before the earth began to decay. The seas would grow dirty, the rivers cease to flow. Fires would lose their heat, and the world would turn dark and cold. It really would become an unlivable place.
Guys, I need to find a good voice for him. This is not working. Actually, Southern might work. Guys, we've got to protect... No. Hey, Cheshire Sphinx. What voice am I doing for Galef? I just don't like what I've been doing. It doesn't fit. but pitched down and gravelly is what I'm doing for Ferris. I wish I had a good geezer voice. Or like Brian Blessed voice. But I can't do either of those. What in tarnation? Guys, we've got to protect the crystals. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. Thank you. Huh? Did something trigger any of your memories? Nope. Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna help. Well said. Well said, old man. I be coming along too. Besides, we still have to be finding Lena's father. King Tycoon? But he disappeared into thin air. He still lives. I feel it in me bones. Never for a moment believe it otherwise. But will you come with us? Until now, I was just along for the ride. But things changed. The crystal shard, we were given power to protect the world. The power of the wind crystal. That's it, I'm in. We've got some crystals to save. Sure enough, let's be off. Okay, I need to insert some of this throat coat into my throat. But where in tarnation did you get the key? Does it matter? Let's get going. You know, given we already established the boss, before we even entered, that the boss's place is a misogynist, it makes sense the guy who built it is too. Hey, what's that? Oh no, the monster of the canal. Thunder and typhoons. Now, thunder and typhoons. The rudder not be responding. You better figure something out fast, because we're getting sucked in. I'm sorry, Cheshire Sphinx, but Butts ambushed by squid, I'm pretty sure is already, you know, the kind of anime that was, you know, 17 plus. Sildra, what be wrong? Look alive, something's coming. I mean, there's really not much I can do other than attack right now.
I have very few potions. That might become a problem. There we go. No! Sildra! Sildra! I'm sure she's okay. She's a fighter and you know it. Sildra! Let me go. Unhand me. Sildra! How's Ferris? As well as can be expected, we should leave him be. The ship is just drifting with the current. Wonder where we'll end up. Ferris, Sildra is... Surely Sildra is still out there, alive somewhere. Where are we? The graveyard of the sea. A gathering place for abandoned and scuttled ships, and a nest for the undead. Brr. All the more reason to hot-foot it out of here. I like the ship graveyard music. That's not the right place. There we go. Interesting little values difference. I bet if this game were made by Americans, Lena would be the one in the bed. Oh god, no. There we go.
Here, isn't there something... Oh yeah, everybody learns cover. I should check if that's... It's a passive runner quit. That is a passive, which means probably knights get it by default without having to actually equip it. But if I want a different job, I have to equip it automatically. If I want a different job to have it active. Do we have to be going this way? We'll be getting soaked. What, are you gonna melt or something? Come on. Calcrathal. That's an interesting name. Now that looks like progress. Gotta love any fight where the enemies don't get a turn. Even more when I get a level. Wait. Did I just see something back there? No. Nope, this looks like progress. First rule of JRPGs, if it looks like progress, go the other way. Oh. Well, poop. Okay. Knight's a... Oh my god. Knight's a solid starting pick for 4-job Fiesta, but it is not the most exciting strategically. I'm soaked. Yo, there's a fish in my shorts.
This room seems safe enough. Let's take a rest. I'm going to change into some dry clothes. No peeking. Okay, time to get dry. I be fine with this. Don't worry about me. Are you crazy, boy? You'll catch pneumonia in those wet things. Hey, what are you doing? Get away. Don't touch me. What's all the commotion? Lena, he... Oh, my stars and comets, he's a woman! So what if I am? You got a problem with that? Of course not. But why were you trying to hide it? When I was just a lass, a pirate band took me in. I've been one of them ever since. Yeah, so? Well, would you want to be the only girl on a ship full of pirates? Ha, I thought from the start that you were awfully pretty for a man. Anyhow, make fun of me for being a woman and I'll shiver your timbers but good. Whatever you say. That's right. Now I'm turning in, and you louts had best do the same. Okay, so, very important question here. Caleb sleeps outside the covers, that's really funny. Ah, slept like a log. Rise and shine, dullards. Time's a-wasting. Hey, old man, that's enough lollygagging for the likes of you. On your feet, let's go. Her tone still smacks of machismo to me. No point in trying to change her. Ferris is who she is. That's for certain. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the question that I've never quite been able to decide which side of it I fall on. On the one hand, Ferris is AFAB and living as a man. So transmask. But on the other, compelled to live most of her life as a man, just came out as a woman, uses she, her pronouns. So trans femme? Both simultaneously? Never been able to decide that one. We're all like rested up, right? Yeah. Okay, pretty sure I missed some shit, but that's okay. I'm not trying to 100% this, and I'm pretty sure it was just a weapon that is good for white mages, which I can't play. And only good for, you know, the first few hours of game, anyway. So, meh. Item which has no use whatsoever in this version of the game. Because there's already a map.
Those are horrifying. It's like the face has been ripped off, but there's a tongue coming out of the skull that's still extending through the mouth of the ripped off face. That's not a pleasant monster design. Now, that's where it's go. Boop, 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 boop. Something's fishy about this place, and it ain't the smell of cod. But, come closer. Mom?
Come here, my cherub. Father. Lena. Grandpa, let's play. Who's that? I just can't remember.
I love how Galef's amnesia protects him from this.
Let us eat your soul. Become one of us. Never, demon. Oh ho, I didn't... Oh ho ho ho. I didn't expect any of you to escape the effects of my magic. Greetings. I am Siren. I'm afraid your companion's souls now belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I could be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly. You think I would abandon these kids? Fat chance, missy. Why would you risk your life for these people? Because they're my friends. Don't be fooled by her trickery. Open your eyes. The power of slaps compels ya. The power of slaps compels ya. Christianity doesn't exist in this setting. So, you know, Galef worships slaps. The god of slaps. But snaps out of it, Lena comes to her senses, Ferris breaks out of her trance. Galef! Uh-oh, here it comes. Oh, she's a man. That's the same song, right? I'm not, like, nuts. Well, oh, here she comes. Yeah, that is the same song. That's okay. I can dish out damage much faster than you can heal it. Maybe not so much now. And then she turns undead, which you can take advantage of in particular ways if you've got a black mage or a white mage, but I have neither. Ah! Somebody may die in this fight. Oh. Or we barely squeak it out. Oops, I forgot to read dialogue. Aw, you're blushing. I'm doing nothing of the sort. Is there something else? Oh, yeah. Boop. This is another great town theme. I have a lot of money. Did I forget to turn off money grinding? I did. Oops. Most of the wind drakes were killed in the war 50 years ago. The one in Tycoon is the last of its kind. Purple flowers that bloom on North Mountain are poisonous. What? Came from the ship graveyard? You're not ghosts, are you? The party has indeed entered the Bronze Age. Y'all were so quiet for so long, I was starting to worry the chat broke. Empty rooms. My nemesis. This isn't FF6, so the clocks aren't full of elixirs for some reason. Almost every grandfather clock in FF6 has an elixir in it. Pro tip. Okay, let's see. You want just a metric buttload of potions. 9 antidotes. Blind is very bad for us, so we're gonna try to get 25. Don't have to worry about that just yet, or that. Actually, I think
that might be an issue in the coming dungeon. So I'm gonna get a 5. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I mean, legit. That is a legit goal. This town is the finest port in the world, though that doesn't mean much now that boats can't sail anymore. Since there aren't any ships, you can't get to Waltz. Man, so much for the glorious age of sea travel. The wind's too weak, so there ain't no ships sailing. Piano! Congratulations on successfully a scale. Oh, did you get your hands on a world map? Use it as an item and you can see the map in detail. Knights do it two-handed, eh? I hear tell there's dragon grass up on North Mountain. There's poison grass there too, choking it out. Did you hear? A meteorite fell near Tycoon. Too bad it didn't land on my mother-in-law. Ha ha ha. A Windrake and super rare dragon grass. If you could get your hands on those, why, you'd be rolling in gil. I'm so glad I decided to use, like, 1920s voice for this town. It fits their dialogue well. Pretty much, yeah. Sorry, what's the upgrade? Oh, the damage. Yes. Yes, it is. And yes, Galacat is one of my favorite enemy designs. I'm not sure. What about cat with artificial wings? Is like, I'm not sure what about cat with artificial wings is Gaelic exactly, but cool. It's just super cute. Corner slap.
Huh. Neat.
The purple flowers are poison. It's not fun.
Father's helmet. Boop. Lena. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I came here after that windrake, but I seem to have caught something much more valuable.
Wait, you'd hunt a windrake?
Of course. Their horns fetch quite a price on the black market. Oh, ho, ho, ho. But I've caught no less than the Princess of Tycoon instead. Yes, you'll make a lovely souvenir for my husband.
You?
Let her go, you addle-plated, foul-complexioned scofflaw!
Ferris's insult game is unparalleled in Final Fantasy.
Ferris! Oops, I guess he slipped. Pity. What?
Lena, hang on!
Oh, annoying little twerps, ruining my plans. Fine, it just means I'll have to crush all 4 of you. Honey, come take out this trash.
Ah! Not what I meant to do! Forza, unfortunately, hits like a goddamn truck. And they really seem to have it in for Lena. Oops.
Yeep.
Okay, good, we got rid of them. Oh shit, that's also very bad! Okay. Oh, and another person's dead. this is why I play on active. So there's actual goddamn tension when things are like this. Oh my god, will you let up on Gala? Yay, I finally get to attack. And now we're back to healing Gala. Woo! The first actually challenging fight, depending on what jobs you get.
Ferris, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna make more tea. Because, oh my god, is voice acting hard on me. Tea's bubbling away. I'm gonna go get it in a second. Making pretty good time, I think. 2 hours in. Got one job down. Probably gonna get the second before we stop for the day. In fact, that is probably where I will stop for the day, is getting the second job. And then, normally I think I'm going to do this on Saturday afternoons, not Sundays. This was just a weird weekend, but we'll see. I might... Actually, I don't think Saturday afternoons are going to work. I might do Sunday evenings. Alright. funny how the knight doesn't wear a helmet, even though like being able to equip helmets is one of their significant things. I guess that helps distinguish them from the dragoon, sprite-wise. When I say that the knight doesn't wear a helmet, I mean the sprite. Also, it amuses me that it looks like everyone's wearing high heels of various colors. They especially look like high heels on Butts and Lana. I am honestly just killing time until the thing goes off. Gotta say, this is seriously rough on the old throat. But throat coat is definitely helping. Honestly, I think this is only half doing the Paris voice, and like half. What was I gonna say? Half. Wait, damn it! I'm gonna make that mistake a lot. As I was trying to say, it's only like half doing the Paris voice, and half the fact that Canada was on fire for the last week, and we've had air quality so bad they're warning people to stay indoors. I don't think it's a bad day, but it was pretty bad. For a fair while.
Hear you.
He'd be hurt pretty bad.
Hear you. Don't worry. I'll take care of you.
Lana, what be ye doing? You just got poisoned like 5 minutes ago.
Don't come any closer. I'll be fine. I just need to reach the dragon grass.
There, you know, people say this is one of the like last FFs without like a romantic subplot, but they are wrong because Lena X Poison 5 ever. It's not a healthy relationship, but they cannot keep apart.
Give the dragon grass to hear you. Quickly. Please, get well.
My stars and garters, you are out of your gourd, young lady. That was insanely reckless. That is true. On the other hand, apparently, here you can cure poison.
Hear you. Thank you.
Looks like you're both hale and hearty again. Let's saddle up. Yeah, you were 100% right. All I needed to get the correct Gala voice was what in tarnation? And now it's locked in. It's perfect. It fits him exactly. Actually, I don't really like heights. Another reason to use my voice for butts. We same. Not a fan. What's so funny? Your face, kiddo. Now hop on. Is there a reason to come back here? No, actually. We can go on to the next town. Alright. Here you can't fly over mountains. Just water. And grass and trees. Long live King Waltz. He uses the power of the water crystal to help Saul. Tower of Waltz is to the north. That's where we get all of our water. Crystals kept in the Tower of Waltz. What can I do for you? Actually, I guess we're kind of okay. Not wild about only having one tent. Let's get a second one. Ribbit, ribbit. The pristine waters here protect the city from monsters. Oh, right. Mental helmet. Yeah, that makes sense for her. It's her dad's helmet, after all. Ribbit, ribbit. It's easy being green, you dig? Exactly, Cheshire Sphinx. Is it true that Tycoon's crystal shattered? Gracious me, what's happening to the world these days? What can I do for you? This is Garula. It lives in the forest near the tower. The Garula's shy, so don't tease it, okay? Thanks to the crystal, the water here is the cleanest you're likely to find. Monsters don't come around either. Okay, no, this is time and summon magic. I'm only going to buy those if I actually get time and summon mages. Or one of the two. I hope I do, because I'd really like to be able to use rods, please. That makes things vastly, vastly easier on a 4-drop Fiesta run. For like 3/4 of the game. So yes, one of the two would be nice. With the water's protection, Wells is undefeatable. I've heard there's a room full of fabulous treasures beneath the castle. To steal any of them, and there'll be a special room for you beneath the castle. And by that, I mean jail. That would be his reaction, Cheshire Sphinx. Waters here are purified by the crystal. They flow from the tower to the north. Listen up good. If you ever run into a monster called Jackanapes, you're up a creek. This is true, actually. It is brutally powerful at this point in the game. Legend has it that the ice goddess Shiva is sealed somewhere in the palace. Maybe that's why the halls are so cold. I don't know why I decided that every NPC in the world sounds like, or every unnamed NPC, and some of the named ones, sounds like a, old-timey newspaper guy, but they do now. Princess Lena, this is certainly a pleasant surprise. King Waltz, you look well. I come with a request. Please stop amplifying the power of the water crystal. Ho ho ho, you must be joking. I could never do that. The crystal's power allows my people to live in comfort. King Waltz, if left as it is, the crystal will shatter. I have heard about the incident with the wind crystal. However, there is no evidence to suggest the same thing will happen to the water crystal. Furthermore, I am certain that the people would be opposed to ceasing the crystal's amplification. Look, we don't have time to be arguing over that. Oh look, the disaster we warned of. Holy moly, what's going on, Batman? It's an emergency. A meteorite fell near the Tower of Waltz. What? There is no time to lose. Assemble the guard to the tower at once. Yes, sire. That is a weird sentence to say in old-timey newspaper voice. Pardon this interruption. I believe you understand the severity of the situation. We'll continue this later. Move out. Wait. Can we rob the king? And or sleep in his bed? Not much robbing opportunity here. Can't sleep in his bed. Ah, well. I'm kind of curious at. This is the basement of horrors, right? Oh, not quite. Jail below is full of depraved lowlifes. It's best not to interact with them at all. Even a kind king punishes misdeeds. Hey, help an innocent man out. How about you open this door? Hot diggity dang. This guy's an nutball. You better leave him in there. And then you actually do not want to talk to this guy because if you let him out, he will steal a bunch of treasure chests later in the game, and you will not be able to access them. Excuse me. Let me see, is there anything other than the tower walls, which I do not think I'm strong enough for yet? Nah. Not the tower walls, the water tower. I forget if there's anything around here. Might be. But if it is, I'm not finding it. Oh well. Excuse me. Convenient. Nothing. Hey, all the dead guards, that's normal, right? Gorilla took us by surprise. It's never tried to attack anyone before. Oops. Gorilla suddenly went berserk and stormed into the tower. We didn't stand a chance. The king went after it. Some soldier I've never seen before went in too. Gorilla's upstairs. Please, save the crystal. That's actually a pretty sick dragon design, and I don't know what the hell Positive Soul is supposed to be, but it rules. It really is. I'm also pretty sure I mispronounced its name horribly, but, you know. Excuse me. I'm very yawny today. Slashy slash. Oh, this bit. Okay. This will give me bearing of what I need to do. Okay. So I want to do the left one first, because the right one is the exit. But the left one is treasure. Well, that was easy. Oh, right, armlets are like a kind of armor. That is a great name for a ghost. They're controlling you, aren't they? Well, I won't let you destroy the crystal. Uh-oh, here it comes. No, but that joke worked for the siren because she was literally a man-eater. This is just like a big, snuffleupagus. Like, not the same thing. Wow, it is doing no damage to left. Oh, very little. Pretty sure these are counterattacks, but... Oh, see that 0 damage on Lena. That was a very easy boss fight. Especially compared to the last one. Crystal. We were too late. Lord Galuf. Me? You know who I am? Lord Galuf, I couldn't protect it. Forgive me. Hey, stay with me, man. Please, tell me who I am. Protect Fire Crystal.
Crystal fragments be glowing. Are they gonna give us their power too? Timing. Berserker. Red Mage. That's mine right there, and it's completely goddamn inaccessible until endgame. Summoner. Seriously, this drove me nuts the first time trying to figure out how to get to it. You can't. Mystic Knight. Mystic Knight is also a very good job. Actually, that has pretty sweet synergy with Knight, and I think it can use rods. So that would actually maybe be my best. But we'll see what I get. What's going on? The tower. It be... the tower. It be sinking. Sildra! Sildra, ye be alive! And still hungering for human flesh! That baby girl! Sildra. Sildra, you used the last of your strength to save us. What be ye saying, Sildra? Ye can't die, I won't let you. Bye. Sildra, thank you for vomiting us back up. Our Sildra. Okay, time to find out what my next job is. Come on, Mystic Knight. Time Mage. Time Mage is also good. I'm not mad about Time Mage. There it is. Who will our Time Mage be? Galef's old. That's like Time Mage-ish. May as well take guard. I don't know when it'll be useful, but you know. Now we fly back to town. And heal up.
only gonna have one time mage at a time, at least at first. They're too squishy to have more at once. I reserve the right to change my mind on that if they turn out there turns out to be places where they're super useful or something. I mean, haste is pretty great. So is regen. Well, no, if I remember correctly, regen is pretty nerfed in this game compared to some of the others. Regen is potent in FF6. So what did I not get? Thank God I'm not Berserker. Mystic Knight's a little sad. Oh, but they can't use rods, so actually I'm okay with not getting them. Okay, so I didn't get Red Mage, which means I do not need to and should not buy any more white or black spells, because no one's going to be able to cast them. Okay. Oh, I should check the equipment shop to see if they have anything else good for Time Mage. It's better than what he has on now. Nope, it's worse. He doesn't have a helmet at all, so let's go to the previous town and see if they have any good ones for him. Nope. Okay. Then I'm gonna keep playing till 5, and then I'm gonna call it. 3 hours is about what my voice can handle, I think. Ooh, though actually there are a couple places I can visit that I almost forgot to. Oh, I actually could have flown in. I didn't need to. Whatever. Hey, these look like Boko's footprints. Don't tell me he tried to go after us. Are you in the back row, Galef? No, you're not. Now you are. Boko!
he's been hurt.
We found him zonked out in the cave, so we brought him back here. He'll be fine now that he's in me capable hands.
Please, if you can...
Please, if you can help him. Leave everything to me. Captain, I love you. You understand. You understand how Lena is. Though to be fair, Lena's always looking for something poisonous. Excuse me. All right. Yep. Oh man, I haven't read any of the Callahan books since high school. Safe journey to you. Oh, Princess Lena. You're back. Princess Lena. They all say variants of this, don't they? Chancellor wishes to speak with you. Princess Lena. No. Princess Lena.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to worry you.
No need to fret about that now, but please, you must return to the castle for good. Our guard has been severely weakened by recent monster raids, but there's no way we can recover without our princess.
I'm sorry, I cannot stay.
Oh, Princess, you have a responsibility to this kingdom.
Yes, but I also have a responsibility to the world. Right now we are all in danger. What's more, Father is still alive, and
I understand. Princess Lena, we will protect the kingdom in your stead. I swear it.
And I swear to return and bring Father back. Until that time, please hold things together here.
For now, will you at least stay the night?
Certainly. Ferris?
Lena. Be late. You should be in bed.
So should you, my sister.
Huh?
I'm right, aren't I? You're my older sister.
What ye be going on about? Me, you're... Don't be daft.
But
Besides, a buccaneer like me, really a princess? Sounds a bit far-fetched. Ha 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 ha. Vroom.
woo! But your pendant. Butts. Huh?
What in tarnation are you doing, kid? I think he be a few men short of a full crew. I mean, right? Piracy, for one. Pirate Mart, for another. Oh, the King's Windrake is alive. That's wonderful. I've served in this castle for quite some time. I looked after both Princess Lena and Princess Sarasa. Sarasa? Princess Lena's older sister. Sarasa was sailing with her father when a storm hit and she was thrown overboard. This is the King's Shaper. No one but the King is permitted to enter. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Lead anywhere different? Huh. What's up here? Oh, this is the room with all the... There's nowhere else to go from here, right? Right. Okay. What's on the... Did I find out what's on the other side? I do not recall. Sorry, all my short-term memory has decided to be short-term. Okay, I did go up here. That book is interactable, just not yet. I think that this was being blocked before. Yep. Wow. Shuriken, 2 things I can't equip anytime soon. Little princess, this staff has been in your family for generations. Take it. Sure, you can find it of use. Now, I forget if this works like the healing staff or an FF6, which actually healed you when you were attacked with it. I'm gonna have Gala equip it, and I'll check. Later. Well, no, there's one more thing I want to do before I call it a night, because there's a grindy bit after that. So let's go back to waltz. I think I need to talk to the king. Who's up in his bedroom? Yep. Princess, you were completely right.
King Waltz, you mustn't strain yourself or Jenny's voice any further.
You must hurry to Karnak. Their fire crystal is being amplified with a machine similar to ours. It seems that a meteorite has fallen outside of Karnak as well. There is no time to lose.
Okay. And now there's an opening in the meteorite. Which I'm pretty sure there's somebody in town who says that that's happened. Bloop! But did he just warp?
We won't know until we try.
This place feels so familiar, and the soldier in that tower knew me. Who am I? Okay. We're gonna stop here for the session. That was really fun. Thank y'all for coming. I will post up a schedule when I've nailed down exactly what I want it to be. Otherwise, hope to see everyone who participated and maybe some people who watch this after next time. Bye!